Hi, friends. Welcome to your Strong Arms Vinyasa practice. I have a strap with me and a mat. If you don't have a strap, don't worry. You could use a scarf, a blanket, or a towel, something that's just going to have a little bit of slack and tension. So we are going to get started towards the back of the mat and take any comfortable seated position. And I invite you to close your eyes. Allow this moment to be your opportunity to tune in and connect to your breath. Allow your breath to be your anchoring position, your starting reference point. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Bring an awareness to the sensations in your body, from the soles of your feet all the way up through the crown of your head. Scan. Two more breaths here. What can you do with those breaths? Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Grab a hold of your strap. And I want you to create some activation with the strap by pulling the strap apart. Maintain this constant pulling of the strap as you bring the strap up and over, and then bring it back in front of you. Try to make sure that this movement is coming from your shoulders and not from your rib cage, flaring forward and back. Just keep pulling onto that strap. Beautiful. Now go ahead and set that strap aside for just a moment. Take your arms in front of you, lock your elbows, and I want you to take these camshafts. So we're essentially rolling the shoulder blades forward, and then we're going to roll the shoulder blades back. We'll do this 3 to 5 times. So roll the shoulder blades forward, and then roll the shoulder blades back. This time I want you to take your gaze, your eyes, and your head towards the right. We're going to take those camshafts forward 3 to 5 times. And then take those camshafts back. Now take your gaze over to the left side of your room. Take those camshafts forward. Then take those camshafts back. Beautiful. Go ahead and grab a hold of your strap. Come onto a toe stand or whatever sitting position will allow you to bring your shoulders into extension, bringing the strap behind you. First, I want you to test your shoulder extension. So bring your palms facing the opposite side of your body, bring it back, and then lower it down. Take your shoulders back into extension, and then lower it down. Beautiful. This time as we take our shoulders into extension, I want you to give me maximum effort. Pull the strap apart for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. So strong. Beautiful work. Go ahead and test your shoulder extension again. And then set the strap aside. Come onto your wrists in a tabletop position. Go ahead and circle over the wrists. And be animalistic in your movement here. Try to move from the spine. Awaken your whole body. And switch hands positions. Maybe the fingertips point towards opposite sides of the mat as you circle. It's always really important to warm up the wrist flexors and the extensors before any practice where we're weight bearing on our hands. Beautiful. Now take the fingertips, flip the hands so the fingertips are pointing towards you. Working on our extensors. Slowly shift your hips back towards your heels, feeling that sensation up the forearms. Then return to center. Beautiful, beautiful work. Walk your hands towards your legs. The hands will be framing the knees. Externally rotate the arms so that you're spinning the eyes of the elbows forward. Take an inhale to prepare for our moment of flying integration. On your exhale, drive your knees up high towards your collarbones, tops of the feet. Keep your hips low for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Beautiful work. Welcome to practice. Go ahead and plant your palms. Tuck all 10 toes behind you as you cruise back into downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out through the feet. From downward facing dog, lower your chest down towards your knees. Think turbo dog shape, really hinging from the hips, elevating the shoulder blades towards your ears. Grip the mat. And on your exhale, spinal wave forward into high plank pose. Hover the knees an inch or two. Push through the arms, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Hover the knees an inch or two away from the earth. Cruise back into downward facing dog. One more time, just like that. This time we're going to roll forward into high plank pose. Lower down onto our bellies for oscillating cobra. Take your left hand at the 10 o'clock direction. Right hand goes at the 2 o'clock direction. Lower your forehead down onto the earth. On your inhale, rise up, engage your glutes. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale to rise, pause at the very top. Exhale to release. Locust pose, Shalambhasana. Bring your arms behind you, thumbs pointing up towards the sky. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, float the legs. Reach back with the arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Beautiful release. Your journey to downward facing dog, however you choose to get there, is totally your choice. Take an inhale to reach your right leg up high towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your right leg. Step your right foot to the very outside of right hand into this low runner's lunge. Go ahead and shift forward and back. On your next breath in, reach your right arm up high towards the sky, twist. On your next exhale, modified pyramid pose, flex your right foot towards your face. Look forward, bend through that right leg just to step the left foot to the outside of left hand. Inhale takes you into your first active yogi squat. Shift forward, shift side to side, really getting into the glutes and into your lower body. On your next exhale, straighten the legs, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit your hips low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right, cruise back into downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg reaches up high towards the sky. Bend your left leg. Step your left foot to the outside of left hand. Come into that low runner's lunge. You could come up to your fingertips, or if you have blocks available to you, you could do that as well. On your next breath in, reach your left arm up high towards the sky, twist. On your next exhale, modified pyramid pose, fold. Flexing that left foot towards your face, beautiful. Shift your gaze forward. Step the right foot to the very outside of right hand. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit your hips low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs, bottom of the exhale, spinal wave forward into high plank pose. Gaze forward, and on one long exhale, you could take 1 to 5 chaturanga push-ups, starting now. Once you're done, lower your knees, followed by the forearms, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way through upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 rounds of the Awakening Yoga Surya Namaskar A. This is your opportunity to step, hop, or float your feet into that active squat. We'll do this together. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of the exhale, step or float feet to the outside of your hands. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms. Vinyasa, come into that chaturanga push-up, knees and forearms down. Inhale, pulls your way through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step, float your feet into that active squat. Inhale. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, vinyasa. You could skip the vinyasa if you choose. It's totally your choice. Third round, you've got this, stick with it. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step, float feet to the outside of your hands. Inhale. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, vinyasa or skip it. Round 4. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step, float feet to the outside of your hands. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, vinyasa. One last round of the Awakening Yoga Surya Namaskar A. Stay strong into the arms. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step, float feet to the outside of your hands. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, drive to stand, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit low, active squat. Inhale to plant the palms, vinyasa or skip it. From downward facing dog, take 5 full breaths. Notice the shift of energy in your body. Staying strong into the arms. The sun salutations bring energy into our bodies. And even if you have 5 minutes to spare in your days, you could quickly do sun salutations to feel rejuvenated and renewed. So we're going to take 5 full rounds of the traditional Surya Namaskar A. This time, instead of floating or stepping into that active squat, we are going to make our journey to the top of the mat and meet in a forward fold. Of course, you could step, hop, or float into your forward fold. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Gaze in the space between your wrists. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of the exhale, hop, step, float feet in between the palms. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, flat spine. Exhale, coming into that awakening vinyasa. You could step into a high plank pose, or you could float into that chaturanga push-up. Knees and forearms drop, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Look forward. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs, bottom of the exhale. Hop, step, float, feet in between the palms. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands meet at heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach up, hips forward. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. On your exhale, Vinyasa. Take 3 full breaths in your downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, step or float feet in between the palms. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands meet at heart center, Samastihi. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, flatten your spine. On your exhale, your vinyasa, or skip it, your choice. 3 breaths here. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step, float feet in between the palms. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flatten your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands meet at heart center, Samastihi. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, your vinyasa or skip it. Three breaths. Beautiful work. Staying strong into the arms, hinging from the hips. Last round. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs, bottom of your exhale. Hop, step, float, feet in between the palms. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands meet at heart center, Samastihi. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa or skip it. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Beautiful, beautiful work. I hope you're feeling amazing. Hinge from your hips. From downward facing dog, lower your forearms down onto the earth into your dolphin pose. Walk your feet closer Don't worry if your heels are lifted. We are going to push forward to try to lower our nose in between the space of our thumbs. So take an inhale to prepare. We're going to do this for 5 times to really open up through the shoulders. On your exhale, move forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Beautiful work. Lower your knees down into the earth. Find your gentle child's pose. Let your belly sink in between your legs as your arms reach up towards the top of the mat. Imagine as if your arms want to sweep the ground underneath you, feeling that sensation in the side bodies. Beautiful, beautiful work. Go ahead and come into your downward facing dog. From here, we are just going to lower our forearms down into Dolphin, then lift them back up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. On your exhale, lower your forearms down. Inhale to push through the arms, lift it up, downward facing dog. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. From here, spinal wave forward into your high plank pose. Take 0 to 5 push-ups. Knees and forearms drop, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way through, upward facing dog. Exhale, cruise back, downward facing dog. From here, right leg lifts. Bend your right leg. Come into your Vashisthasana or Wild Thing, Kamakrasana. Roll your left shoulder blade down the back body. Push your hips forward. As you return to center, take a push-up. Drop knees, followed by the forearms. Inhale, pulls your way through, upward facing dog. Exhale, cruise back, downward facing dog. Your arms are really working here. You've got this, stick with it. Left leg reaches up high towards the sky. Bend your left leg. Come into your Vashisthasana or Kamakrasana, Wild Thing, preparation. You could either lower your hips down and then sweep your left arm up, pushing your hips forward. Roll your right shoulder blade down the back body. Stay strong in that right arm. On your next exhale, return to center. Take a push-up. Knees and forearms drop, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way through, upward facing dog. And on your exhale, child's pose. Take a moment here. Notice the sensations of your arms. And now that your arms are strong and warm, feel free to take this practice into any other movement practice of your choice, or you can take your Shavasana, whatever you choose. You've done a lot of challenging work today, but I hope that your arms are feeling nice, strong, and stable to prepare you for your movement practice. It's always really great to challenge our upper body strength through these chaturanga push-ups, through sun salutations, and a great way to open up through the shoulders. So important to maintain in our quality of life. If you enjoyed this practice, please leave a comment below, and I hope to see you in future classes. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support this page. Thank you for your practice. I bow down to you and all of your efforts.